In this lesson, we will describe how relations function on tables, as well as the different types of table relations and their uses. A relationship is created between tables with related data. It defines how they are related and is set on the relations node on a table element. When you create a relation on a table, you specify which field or fields connect that table to another. You can see in this screenshot, we have details on an eco-res product relation, which relates the product field of the invent table to the rec ID field of the eco-res product table. Another example is that we have another customer table, which has a customer account number and general details about the customer, such as their name, location, or credit limit. Then we have a customer group table, which may have a list of customer account numbers in one column and then their corresponding customer groups in another. We can relate these tables on the customer account number so that when we perform lookups on customer account number in the customer group table, we get details from the customer table. When creating forms, it's also common to have related tables as underlying data sources, and table relations facilitate that structure. We establish the relations so that we access the information in both tables by using a common field, like an account number or product. In addition to associating rows in one table with another, relations can also be used to restrict rows returned in a table and enforce referential integrity. Now let's take a look at some of the different relationship types and how they work in Dynamics 365 for finance and operations development. The first relation type is called a normal relation. A normal relation is used to specify relations without conditions. So there's two things to note with this. In the field property, we select the field in the current table that relates to the field in the related table. In the related table field property, we select the field in the related table that relates to a field in a current table. We also have a field fixed relation. This is a relation that is used to specify field restrictions on a table. It is usually used in conjunction with other relation types, which are ultimately AND together. It's important to note that the field property will need to select the field in the current table which needs to be restricted. In the value property, we would enter the value we want to use to filter the selected field. This constrains the parent relation to only records in the table that match the specified value. Only numeric values can be entered in the value property field. Field fixed relations can be created only on numeric fields. We also have a related field fixed relation. This is used to specify field restrictions in a related table. Like field fixed relations, it is usually used in conjunction with other relation types. Firstly, in the related field property, we would want to select the field in the related table which we want to restrict. Secondly, in the value property, we would enter the filter value of the selected field. This causes only records in the related table that match the field value to be related. Lastly is the foreign key relation. This is used to specify a correspondence between a foreign key field in one table to the primary field in its parent table. We often use the term child to refer to a table that has a foreign key column, and we use the term parent to refer to the other table that supplies the value for the foreign key column. You'll first want to set the table property to the name of the parent table, the table that contains the primary key field. You'll then set the related table role property, you'll set the name property, and then you'll need to create new nodes for the foreign key. We'll demonstrate this later. The onDelete property value is located within the relationship properties, and it dictates what should happen when a deletion occurs. Since we typically set the relation on the child table, the onDelete property specifies what should occur when a related record in the parent or related table is deleted. This is used to maintain database consistency when a record is being deleted in a table. that has related records in another table. There are 4 different kinds of actions to take note in. First is none, which the row in the parent table is deleted. Nothing occurs to the child table that relates to this table. We also have cascade, which is when the row in the parent table is deleted and all relating data in the child table will also be deleted. If you set this to restricted, the row in the parent table is only deleted if there is nothing that relates to it in the child table. And lastly, we also have cascade restricted. This enables a cascade delete even though related records exist in child tables. A warning will appear. If we click no, no deletion occurs. If we click yes, the cascade deletion will run.